handle the jail, the Class T section, being rented out in total to the federal government, such as the halfway house. Probably could get a lot of revenue. Maybe perhaps the jail, the federal government could pay for the bond on the jail if we did that. This needs to be discussed at least.
We are going to increase revenue and decrease spending. We're going to hire more part-time help and less full-time help. Each part-time deputy will save us about $16,000 a year. We need to eliminate wasteful spending. We need to quit buying new TVs for the jail. We need to quit supplying county vehicles to deputies to use as private vehicles. And we need to pursue getting the federal contract back. That is key.
I've also gone back to college. Yes, I'm a senior recorder. Finishing my criminal justice degree. I'm learning the new techniques, the new strategies, and different things out there that we're faced with throughout this country. Folks, you talk about balancing the budget. We do every effort to do that. We're on a bare bones budget in this county. But as you noticed, Kenton County's budget's about $7 million. Campbell County's $8 million. You know, Boone County's up there in the several million. They don't balance their budget. Corrections, it costs money.
Well, I think that what I bring is an outside opinion. I haven't been working in Grant County, like I said, and I haven't stayed in their facility. So I'm from Michigan, and I'm not from Grant County. So I don't have my brother working there and my cousin incarcerated there. So all the decisions that are made can't be brought under any ethical decision. My loyalty is going to be the Grant County people, the taxpayers, through the fiscal court. I believe that's important.
It's hard if you're in all this stuff about the jail. I mean, you just need to turn it all around. That's just gotta be.
Ignored, scoffed at by the deputies on duty at the time, and only when the shift changed in the morning did a caring deputy take you out of that cell and administer some aid to him. Now I want you to imagine that's your son. That is why I'm running for jailer, so this will never, ever happen again.
You know, my 27 years working in law enforcement, 24 of those years here in this community. I grew up here, graduated high school here, raised my daughter here, had my family here. I'm part of this community. And there is no one sitting here today that takes it more serious than I do about this job at the detention center, about the staff that works for me. All we hear about during campaigns is negative, negative, negative. It's been negative all night long. I'm going to tell you some positives, folks. Number one, I have qualified people that work for me, that are properly trained, that can manage and take care of critical incidents as need be.
I experienced something like he talked about with my son, and I'm like he is. I think that should be changed. There are a lot of things put up on it. The public does not have an idea whatsoever. And you have to be involved with it to find it out. And that stuff needs to be stopped. And I do mean stopped. And it should be. And one person will stop that will be me if I get in there. I will not stop the guards on duty that will be held responsible for what they do on that shift. Something like that's going on in that shift, they better do something about it. So my son called me one night, said, "Dad, please get me out of here. They're going to rape me in here tonight." And I called the judge and went in there and got him that night. But if I hadn't, he would have probably been raped. And there ain't enough money in this county to pay me off. I don't care how much it does. But that will not happen if I'm in there. And the guards that's working the shift will be held responsible, same as me. I will take responsibility for what they do, but they will take responsibility for what they do on their shift. And that's what they're not doing right now. I don't care what anybody says. I've been in Hamilton County, Ohio, I've been in other jails, and they're not running like this. And it will stop, I guarantee you that.
I'd like to tell you that it's been frustrating for me to watch the current administration allow escape and scandal to plague our detention center and then lose our largest revenue. It's going to be my goal to bring those federal inmates back and balance the budget and gain the respect that we deserve as Grant County. Security is my chosen profession. It's what I intended to do. It's what I know. And if you elect me as jailer, you'll get a knowledgeable civil servant who's dedicated to the professional reputation of corrections in Grant County.
And investigate those. We worked very hard this past year to get a substance abuse program at the jail. For those folks that have issues with substance abuse, that's going to generate $150,000 revenue for us. And hopefully we'll get published in the paper about the North Key program, the reentry program. Last year it saved this county $136,000 for reentry, for keeping those folks from being incarcerated that have mental health issues and concerns like that. I can't sit behind the desk all the time and do that. It takes time for me to go to Frankfurt to lobby for those things. As Representative Adams knows, you have to be down there in order to get those things that we need here in Grant County to help our facility be better. I've told you that we're negotiating with the feds, again, regarding contracts. We're in conversation with them, and we're working hard. You know, I ask you, if you're unsure, I'm asking you to ask. Ask your sheriff, ask your judge executive, ask your magistrates, ask those folks that I work with on a daily basis, ask your county attorney. They will tell you that we work hard and work diligent there at the detention center. And it's a misconception of what we're doing.
Thank you, sir. We cannot conclude this David Johnstone and the staff of Williamstown High School for allowing us to use their facilities. We need to thank Ms. Dorothy Altman for providing refreshments for the candidates in the hospitality room, to Ms. Crystal Shelton and the Williamstown YPO students. I'd also like to thank everyone in our live audience tonight. This was a wonderful turnout, as well as those who will watch this later on cable TV. The Grant County News and the Chamber, I have the dates if you would like to jot those down of when this will be rebroadcast. On Williamstown Cable, the Access Channel, Channel 16. It will be next Tuesday at 8 p.m., next Thursday at 8 p.m., and next Saturday at 8 p.m. This concludes our program of Meet the Candidates 2004.